Morning guys, welcome to the Shades and a brand new video. What a night it was yesterday. It was like amazing to see we and a young squad with a young inexperienced manager going out there. I mean, that is what in the beginning of the season would have thought. What would this Chelsea team will do with a transfer ban, with a young bunch of players who don't have much experience and a young manager who doesn't have much experience either, especially at the top flight. And here we are. What a game. I mean, I like this t-shirt personally because this could be a lucky t-shirt for me. I was wearing this the last video I did, and well, what a win. I mean, even a draw would have been great. I mean, seeing that 0-0, and when Tammy got subbed, we thought like maybe Frank has got in his mind Burnley. Our next match at Tufmoor, we'll be talking about that. And we were great to see that maybe we are okay with a point going to Amsterdam, because in 2 weeks time Ajax comes to us, comes to the bridge, and but then comes the super sub. Now 3 seasons ago, and I'm a big Michy Batshuayi fan, by the way. I'm pretty sure those of you who have been watching me for months will know that when I talk about Batshuayi. And yeah, so 3 seasons ago or a few seasons ago, when Batshuayi was signed by Chelsea, he was stated that he would be the next Didier Drogba. Obviously things have not worked like that, but if you look at, if Chelsea had one player for 110-15 years that the club existed, this one great player who made it big, a big match player, that was Didier Drogba. And I'm pretty sure it's not easy to find another Didier Drogba. Well, what Michy Batshuayi did yesterday with that 86-minute goal, he missed a brilliant sitter. I mean, before that goal, I mean, he had the open goal in front of him and missed it. And after that, he scored this huge, a big match moment coming from a player who has been sidelined, who has been loaned out by Chelsea, who has not been playing, has been super sub. He scored another goal a couple of weeks ago in the Premier League as a sub. Again, he scored a goal as a sub. He's going to play a sub's role for quite some time, I believe, with Tammy doing well right now. What a moment. He was for a moment stated that could be the new Drogba. Obviously it's not happened for him. The thing that he did a little bit like Drogba yesterday night against Ajax and Amsterdam, it is huge to feel that, well, at least he did something. He has a long way to go. I'm not sure he will be loaned out or not in January, but he has a long way to go before he can come anywhere close to Didier Drogba, what Drogba did for Chelsea. Saying that, a little bit he did yesterday was amazing, scoring that amazing goal. Both he and then obviously Pulisic, I'm going to talk about, is an amazing player. The fact that he's coming in as a sub, the 2 super subs that we have right now, Pulisic and Batshuayi, Bat himself. So it's amazing to see these 2 players coming in for the last half an hour, making it happening. They have a lot of speed, a lot of energy to get into the game and dictating the terms, and then it happened as yesterday. It's a great thing. I think that's what Frank is wanting from these guys. Rather than not starting them, maybe they want him to come in the last half an hour or so and make a difference, because at times he might think that he doesn't have the players who can make a difference, and other than these 2 players, and that might be the main reason why Pulisic or Batshuayi starting, especially Pulisic not starting the matches for Chelsea. But it was amazing moment, one of the finest nights in the Champions League for Chelsea in recent times. In recent times, we had not had some great nights in the Champions League, at least. There have been times we have not played Champions League football for a couple of seasons. Last season we won a couple of seasons ago as well. But this was amazing. I mean, if you look at all the English teams did well this week. You know, Liverpool won 4-1. Man City also had a good win. Spurs also scored 5 goals, if I'm not wrong. So all the English teams did very well. But if you look at some of those score lines and some of those wins by the English clubs, you know that people who watch football will know that this is expected. This is not expected. And a lot of footballing people will be, taking it a little more seriously right now. Nobody will expect Chelsea, this young squad and a young manager to do something like this. And here we are, we just went there and did the unthinkable. Most teams have not beaten Ajax at the Johan Cryff Arena. And here we are, we go there and beat them. I think Real Madrid beat them last season, beat Ajax away, but then Real Madrid lost to Ajax at the Bernabeu. That was last season. But last season Ajax had two quality players. As I said in my last video, that Ajax is not the team they used to be. Obviously, the two Ben players have left, so that shows up. But then still, nothing taking away from this Chelsea team. As a young team, we have a transfer ban, we have a young manager, keeping everything in mind. It was huge to go out there, even a nil-nil draw, even a draw, nil-nil or otherwise, would have been huge. But here we are, we go out there and get a win. Batshuayi, 86th minute, and we somehow managed to win this match. This is amazing, one of the finest nights for Chelsea in recent times in the Champions League. It is, as was Frank said, 6 games in a row winning, and we will have to look into now Burnley, our next match at Tufmoor, away match. We have a high, we don't want a low, but to continue this, obviously it's very early days, but just for a moment it feels like, can we go out there and do something better? And who knows, if I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, and we should be firm on the ground. But what if we can challenge Liverpool and Man City for the Premier League title? I know many of you would not agree with that. It's too early to say all these things, but we are doing pretty well, and it was an amazing night. Keeping in mind we have so many injuries, so many of our key players not there, especially Kante. You will expect Kante and Emerson to be fit, though Emerson was on the bench. You would like to see those two players might have been playing if they were fit. Pretty sure those two were the main players. Would have been, Even Loftus-Cheek, but then Mount is doing a good job, so I'm pretty sure. But then Loftus-Cheek, as and when he will be fit, he will be in the team. So it's an amazing night from the players. Alonso played well. Azpilicueta, he is now being the captain. He is also one of the oldest players for the team, might be the oldest player in terms of the number of years he has been with Chelsea, and he had a great match in terms of what he has contributed for years. And a lot of people who are saying that he might be finished and Reece James comes in, but he did a great job. And so overall, and again, keeping a clean sheet, this is a back-to-back clean sheet. Against Newcastle, against this, it shows a determination thing. When chips were down against Newcastle, we somehow managed to score a goal. And again, yesterday, unexpectedly we scored a goal. So it just shows we have got that winning mentality going. I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to jinx it, but it is amazing to be at this moment. The feeling that we have suddenly have 2 big wins and not conceding any goals. We have been conceding goals. We have improved at least. And it will in times, the Burnley match, the Man United match in League Cup, the next match in the Premier League, then we play Ajax in 2 weeks' time at the Bridge, then play Crystal Palace, and then we have the international break and play Man City away on the 23rd of November. So we got quite a few matches coming in. We'll get to see in the coming matches if this is true, or we are doing better and we can really get up to a position where maybe, and we don't want to get into that, but maybe we can challenge Liverpool and Man City for the title, Premier League title. We don't know. But it's a great moment. We're just enjoying it. The fun is out there. We're really enjoying this moment of beating Ajax at their home, but not many teams have been able to do so. And it's an amazing moment to be a Chelsea fan with all the things that are happening at Chelsea. Sarri gone, and a lot of division within the Chelsea fans. Some didn't like Sarri, some did like Sarri, and that division was there. And now a young manager, transfer ban, young bunch of players, and here we are beating Ajax at their home. It was amazing. Now, all said and done, we have to think about the next match, Burnley match, this Saturday. It's a late match in the evening, away to Tufmoor. Only Liverpool has been the only team that has been able to beat them at Tufmoor this season. A couple of seasons ago, they had a good season. Last season, they were struggling, but they avoided relegation. This season, Burnley is back. They're 8th, but this is the kind of teams, physical like Newcastle. It will not be an easy place to go to get 3 points. It will be a real test for us in that moment. What do you think will be the team lineup? For one, I think will be the same, except 2 changes, maybe. I'm not sure what is the fitness level for Rudiger, because our defenders have been playing. Both Tomori and Zuma have been playing constantly every match. They're doing a pretty good job, keeping in mind that they're playing every match, every 3-4 days. So do we see them play, or do Rudiger plays a part in it? That would be a question. Emerson was on the bench. I'm pretty sure Emerson might start, Alonso be on the bench. As I said, we have a League Cup match against Man United after this match in the Premier League match, and Man United is one of our direct rivals. I know Man United this season is not having a best of season, but these are one of our top rivals. Man United, the Man Cities, the Liverpools, the Arsenals, and the Spurs are direct rivals. So we never like to lose matches to these teams. So no matter who, if we were playing any other different team, maybe the thought process would have been different. But whether it's League Cup or the Premier League or the Champions League, when you play a big team like Man United, we would not like to lose. So I'm pretty sure that will be on the mind, Frank's mind. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on this. I think there could be some players who might be benched. I'm pretty sure Alonso could be benched in this match, and Emerson comes in. It'll be a good match to see Burnley getting 3 points against Burnley at Tufmoor, and Alonso playing against Man United. I like to see Pulisic play. I mean, again, as I said it before, I feel that Pulisic and Batshuayi does a good job as a super sub. I think Frank believes that Pulisic doesn't have the game as yet. Maybe he's getting more fit, maybe he's getting the game going on. But in the Premier League to play a good 60-70 minutes. If you remember those olden days when Joe Cole, when he used to play well for Chelsea, yet he used to get subbed because of the number of options we had that time. Pretty much the same, because we cannot sub Hudson-Odoi at this moment. So it's between Pulisic and Willian. So either one of them plays, and Willian, because he scored 2 goals, he is at this moment taken as a number 1 choice. But Pulisic looks really interesting. He comes and tries to make a change. Even yesterday he could have scored a goal. It looks really interesting to see Pulisic playing. So for me, if I believe there is a chance that Pulisic should play, but then there's a feeling that Frank might have, like, he is the dynamo player which will come in for the last half an hour and make a change, and change the whole system of the game. Maybe come in, bring some more the last half an hour, make it very exciting, and then score a goal or help, like he helped Batshuayi to score a goal. This is the second time. Both the times Batshuayi scored for Chelsea, even a couple of weeks ago when he scored the goal for Chelsea in the Premier League, and this one, both were assisted by Pulisic. Both played for Dortmund for a little bit of time together, so they might just know each other's game plan a little more than others do. So I guess they have combined pretty well. So, but I feel that for Frank, I think rather than playing Pulisic for 60-70 minutes and then bring on Willian, I think last half an hour he brings him on, gives him the chance. He tries to make a change. He's a very exciting player, always trying to prove, taken this challenge in a very positive way, that he's been subbed, meaning the fact that many people thought he will be the Chelsea number 1, but he has been subbed, he is playing from the bench. But you never know against this match, keeping in mind that we have been playing so many matches every 3-4 days, there could be a chance that Pulisic might start and Willian on the bench. Willian plays against Man United. I don't think Frank will be that adventurous to bring Batshuayi starting this match and Tammy on the bench. Tammy is still our number 1 goal scorer. He scored quite a few, though last couple of matches it's not. I'm pretty sure against a club like Burnley, he might, if Chelsea goes and scores, he might be one of the players who will be scoring a goal. But I don't think Frank will be adventurous. The thing I was thinking about, like, when you score against teams like Valencia and Lille, no disrespect to them, you feel a lot of confidence. But when you score against Ajax, and in the 86th minute at the end, when most people think it's going to be a draw, it's a huge confidence booster, and Batshuayi is playing with that level of confidence. So, I don't think Frank will be that adventurous, but this is a time when you might think of bringing him on against Burnley, giving Tammy a rest, like on the bench, and then when Tammy plays against Man United, because we don't want to lose the match to Man United either. And so we'll field a strong team. But most likely Batshuayi Giroud will play the Man United match, and Tammy will start this match. And that was what was in Frank's mind when he was subbed, more than thinking of Batshuayi coming in making a difference, which he did, huge difference. So more or less I think it will be Tammy starting, but we love to see Batshuayi go adventurous, see if Batshuayi starts against Burnley and Tammy against Man United in the League Cup. And then Emerson coming in. If Rudiger is fit, I'm pretty sure he will start, but I'm pretty sure Guehi, I'm not sure he will be. Frank thinks he is good enough to start a Premier League match. Tomori and Zuma, if Rudiger is not fit, and Christensen is also not going to be fit, they're going to start again. Aspilicueta will be there. Reece James, does he start? I don't think so. Mount will start this game with Jorginho and Kovacic, quite simply because of our injuries in the midfield, Kante, Ross Barkley and Loftus-Cheek. pretty sure, hopefully, these guys will come back sooner than later. So sometimes you see some of your best players like Mount and Tammy, they're playing well. Whenever they also I feel they need rest a little bit. One-off match, as what Sari did. I said it in my last video. That's what Sari did last season. In the second half of the last season, he had a different team for both the Europa Cup and the Premier League. And certain times it actually helps when you have some of your players playing for one set and the other set. They have a good competition in the team. At the same time, they all are playing, so all will be happy in some way or the other. So great match, great win yesterday, great match coming up in the weekend in the Premier League. A match we'll have to think of winning. They're 8th, we are 4th, and only Liverpool has gone there and beaten them. So it will be interesting if we can go and even get a 1-0 victory. It will be incredible for us. I don't think Frank is going to do much changes. He's going to keep it like that. Start with Willian and start with Tammy, and accept the Emerson change. And if Rudiger is fit, maybe Rudiger will come in. But otherwise, I don't see much changes happening. But you never know, Pulisic might just come in, start the match here. But even if not, those two will come in the last half an hour and try to make a change. I hope your Chelsea win. You guys, as always, let me know what you guys thought about the Ajax match, what it was the key points of the Ajax match, and what do you think will happen in the Burnley match, who will start in the Burnley match. In the comment section, let me know as always. Until next time, hoping for a great night last night, hoping for a great night or a great time coming in the weekend against Burnley, hoping for a win. I'm signing off for now. Until next time, see you guys. Bye bye.